Peace. What's up? What's going on, everybody? This is Chocolate AMUN-RA, and this is the morning message. Okay, the morning message got to be like this, not because I want to, because I have to, because I got to move kind of fast, because, you know, going to work today, Saturday, but I got to be at the job at a certain time, so, you know how I get down, so, just apologize at the way this morning message is going to be, but for further ado, let's pay all due respects to the Creator. The sun rises. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Amun. Peace to the gods and the goddesses and kings and queens and brothers and sisters and ladies and gentlemen. Today's message is this. When it comes to the melanin race, religion has us divided. Religion has us divided. That is the morning message. Okay, that's what I want y'all to know that. I want to know that for a fact. Religion has us divided. It really shouldn't, but that's how ignorant that we all have become. All right, I was up at I was up around 1:40, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I went to the bathroom. I basically couldn't go to sleep. And then the message, then the ancestors decide they're gonna chit chat. So I decided to go on Facebook because I wasn't in the mood to really hear it. So I happened to go on Facebook. I'm just scrolling through it, and then I just run into a post that I believe it was a sister. I'm not saying it was a brother. I'm not for sure for a fact, but I think it might be a sister. I couldn't pronounce the name. But anyway, the individual had a question. The question basically was, in the Hebrew text, what was the woman's duty on earth? Now, only one person aside myself had applied to that post. So, the other individual was a woman. She said, what does the Hebrew scriptures say? And the person said, I'm asking you, what does it say? Now, I thought that was a little bit unusual, because if you didn't ever read a Hebrew text, or any Hebrew Bible, you know, you're not going to know. So, I got on and I basically stated, the woman, no, I basically stated, let me make it clear. I said, religion have a tendency to have us divided and promoting all these different religions from the origin. The origin. So the individual came back and said, what origin are you talking about? And then I clearly stated that the origin of Egypt, that the Bible was manifested in Egypt on the scrolls of the hieroglyphics. That was the first Bible, was on stone, before paper, because it was the Egyptians who created paper. Okay, and it came from I believe a plant. I forgot the name of the plant, so I'm not going to pretend that I didn't forget. I forgot, but I know it came from a plant. So now, going forward, the person started talking about, well, God in Genesis had things, set for the woman. And a lot of things that the person was saying was exactly what I already knew. But what I realized what they was trying to do was trying to convert you over. Now that's a good thing if it's positive, but sometimes if you deliver a pitch of trying to get people to convert over to whatever religion that you in, sometimes you need to be more creative. So this person and I on the post constantly went back and forth. Okay, I was telling them that we were gods on earth. They were saying, oh, we're not gods on earth because there's only one God. And I said, I know that. I said on earth. Like that. There's one creator. The creator is the universe. So we just kept going back and forth, but we had the same conception, but we were just not agreeing, because when you are truly locked into your ideology, you only gonna hear what you know from the system that you're learning. Now, the person said they have studied the Egyptian texts, but it wasn't, to me, they wasn't really truly knowledgeable, because they threw small formats on the Egyptian texts. Now, them not knowing or knowing the Egyptian texts, or not following the Egyptian text, because a lot of people understand the Egyptian text, and then what they do is they'll say, oh, the Egyptians worship animals. See, that's how you know you don't know about the Egyptian, the whole Egyptian theology. That's how I can always tell if you don't know, because your whole conception of Egyptians is wrong. Well, this is what this person basically saying, that the Egyptian followed, worship God, animals or such a thing. But they didn't understand nothing why the Egyptians told different theologies about the characteristics of the animals and its purpose here on earth. You see, if you studying the things on earth, so what you start to doing is that you'll bring them to life through your stories or through your philosophies. And this is what a lot of religion do not understand. The Egyptians, I don't worship the Egyptians, no, but I study their theology, and I like their theology, but I do understand the factor of the sun. That's what's in the sky. You understand? Because a lot of old religion, old civilization, let me put it that way, old civilizations from ancient times, doesn't matter where they was on the planet, had studied the sun. Have studied the sun and understand the factor of the sun. You understand? And a lot of these religions don't want to tell you that. What they have done, they changed the whole philosophy and broke it down into a man faculty. You understand? This is what a lot of religions have done over the centuries. Now, I was going back and forth with this individual. So finally, the individual started to insult me. This is when you can tell when a person, they trying to convert you or trying to get you into their belief. So what they're trying to do is insult you. So I didn't get disencouraged allowing the person because they insulted me. I wouldn't break down, because when you come at me, you can read your Bible, read your Quran, you can read all your books that you want. Okay, your Hebrew books, your Hebrew texts. You ain't gonna convert me or get me to be able to bend. If you even know more than I do, it's not gonna bend me, because I only serve one creator. So I have no fear for no man, no books, no nothing. You understand? So a lot of people who try to use different tactics won't work. It's not gonna work. Because I'm gonna tell you straight up, it's one creator. Period. That's it. You understand? And we all under that regime. You can worship whatever you want. So now, not to get out of content, but back to what I was saying in the morning message, is that then the individual from trying to insult me, I threw it out there. I go, listen here. Tell me the origin of the Hebrew Israelites. Tell me who wrote these books. Person couldn't tell me that. I said, tell me their names. He or she wrote these books. Couldn't tell me that. They want to keep telling me, oh, I see you don't understand. I said, listen here. According to my journey, according to the knowledge I possess, the Hebrew Israelites were slaves. You was in Egypt. So I left it like that. So the individual goes, well, according to their knowledge, the Egyptians let foreigners come in there and take their land and take their culture and so on and so forth. I agree. No disagree, I agree. So then I said, well, since we're going to go that route, we might as well let's be truthful and stop playing games. I said, to this day, Hebrew Israelites has been slaves for thousands of years. I broke it down, ladies and gentlemen. I broke it down, gods and goddesses. I broke it down to this individual. I said, first of all, the Egyptian had you slaves. Not only just that, you disobeyed God. Y'all was the chosen one. Because this individual was saying, oh, well, we are the Hebrews are chosen. I said, yeah, y'all the chosen one. But you so much the chosen one that you are the ones who disrespect God. Y'all the one who disobeyed God. So you've been under bondage for thousands of years and have not come out. So you want to be all statistic and as they say, what's the word? Be pinpointing on certain aspects of what you're saying. I'm just going to break it down to you point blank, because you could mash the potatoes all you want. But I'm going to throw the flavor on there, salt, pepper, whatever else ingredients you need, and then light that mother up. Now, what I'm saying is this. When I told the person from Egypt to the Arabs had the Hebrews under 600 years of slavery, then the Dutchess and Americans, another 400 to 500 years of slavery, and even to this day, some of y'all still is the Hebrews still as slaves. You just picking up some books and someone who began to read these books and then became knowledgeable and begin a better understanding. So now a lot of people starting to call themselves Hebrew Israelites. You know, and I say this is a beautiful thing, because the Hebrew Israelites was Nubian people, or Melanin people, if you will. But now when I said that, the individual was like, well, listen, we all here to help our peoples, and that's what it's all about. Oh, so now this is what you want to say. I said, well, I agree with that. I said, I agree with that. We're supposed to here to help our peoples. See, now when you bring the truth to the light, you see, now individuals don't want to fucking sit up there and come correct with whatever they supposed to come correct with, or the knowledge they was supposed to possess. Now we're going to go, I don't want to go back and forth. We wasn't going back and forth because the individual wanted to, basically thought that they was going to scare me by using tactics and by insulting me, but didn't realize how much knowledge I possessed. You understand? This is why I keep telling people, listen here, you can have all your knowledge, you better come correct with your bullshit. You understand? Because all the knowledge we possess, how that's going to make you a better individual. How that's you going to walk around here and teach these young children how to be better melanin people on this planet. Instead of talking about, have you read the Hebrew Israelites? Tell them how our own ancestors have betrayed us. You understand? A lot of y'all don't want to get deep in that either. But when I'm telling you this, the morning message, I am Chocolate AMUN-RA, and I'm dropping it down on a raw form. You understand? I just got up and about to go to work. When, as people, melanin people, need to stop participating and defending these religions. And if you're going to be whatever religion you're going to be, whatever institution you're going to be in, when you want people to join in because you believe yourself saving your own peoples, your melanin race, don't come at them like they got to join because your religion, your concept of life is the path of righteousness. You come out like that, you're going to grab some people, but I'm going to tell you something real. You're going to lose a lot of people because you're sitting up there saying your way is the best way. When black people is divided thin across the board. And we don't want to listen to each other until we say one thing. We need to unite. Christians, Hebrews, conscience brothers, Moors. You understand that? And Hebrew Israelites. Peace.